And we are live. Good morning and happy October to you. Wow. Didn't September go like, whoosh?
Oh, like it was here in a split second. That's how long
Yeah,
it lasted.
it didn't last very long. No, not at all. Oh, welcome everybody and welcome to Val from Dragonfly Crystals. I'm so happy you're here, coming out of
Me
her
too.
divine compliment
Class,
elevated class.
elevator. I have to come down now.
I'm back down to
Well,
earth.
I mean, no, I got to go back up for this show.
That's true. For this one, you do. At least you don't have to go to the chat and think about the questions. So,
Yeah,
and of
true.
course, welcome back, Jean. We love you so much.
Thanks
It's
for
wonderful
having
that
me
you.
back.
Of
Hi,
course.
everybody.
Oh yeah, we love you. We want you back. So, yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah, just a crazy weekend for me. Friday night with the big surprise party was quite a shock. And all the people that came were fabulous. And poor Val lost her internet in the middle of it somewhere.
They're
But
working
there's
in front
never,
of my street, and it just for
yeah,
some
but
reason, whatever's going
but
on,
there's no accidents. You were there in the beginning, and so everybody was sort of making their way in and out. So thank you to everybody who made my birthday so very special, and including you two
good.
lovely ladies. Thank you.
You're
So
welcome. It was a fun party.
it
Those
was
ladies really
fun.
know how to throw a party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Claudia, I think she's here. Oh, look at there. She is here. Claudia, you are
Party.
awesome. You are awesome. Yeah. And of course, Marina hosting everybody. So it was just fabulous.
Yeah,
Thank you
that
so
was
very
great.
much. Yeah.
That was great.
So before I say hello to some of you in the chat, and you're welcome to put your questions in as well, I would like to do a birthday shout out today to Colleen Trussler, the cool crone, whose birthday is today, and Mr. Mark Atha, who is Spirit Whisperer, his birthday today, and the ever beautiful and loving son of mine, Alex LeBaron, who's 39 today.
Oh, wow.
That's young.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Yes. Happy birthday.
A beautiful opening to October. And it's such a beautiful season. And I'm going to try and soak up the last drops of that summer out there today. It's 80 degrees already here in the Washington, D.C. area. So I'm going to get out there and soak up some of that little summer fun.
Absolutely.
Yes, you need to, Jean, because we're already turning into late fall here. We're really cold. We had to put the heat on last night. So yeah, do enjoy it. Get that sun on your face and feel that. Oh, it's so nice. Yes. So anyway, if you get a chance and you see Colleen today or you see Mark today, wish them a happy birthday. And all I can say is New Year's Eve was very busy for their parents. And so we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Anyway. So hello to Craig Dixon. Always a pleasure, my friend. Anita is here. And of course, Cat Mama is here. And thank you. We are glad you're here. A welcome to Ness as a new subscriber. Thank you, dear. Lalima Sony. Hi, Glenda Setter. Martha Bean. It's good to see you. We got Our Shining Lights. I love that name. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Very pretty. Marby, Mr. Thomas, you're back from the cruise. Call me, sir. Call me through email. We have to catch up. I was supposed to do a show with Thomas, and we had a time picked out. Poor Thomas. I was on another show because he was in Houston, so he had to do the show by himself.
Oh,
I know, and I felt so bad when I found out. But Thomas was just on a cruise doing readings on the Lido deck. So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that in the chat.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome. You should get a job on a ship, Thomas, doing that. Honestly.
I
Yes.
pictured it. I could just see it happening.
I could too.
Yeah.
Right here, just set
Yeah,
your
just
stuff up.
set it up and
There you go. You got a whole audience. So hi, Debbie. No, Squatty or Data MJ. Wonderful to see you, my dear. Lisa, Tanita, I got your question. Let's see. Ocean View is here. Susie Quinn, Leah Makia, and Warrior Girl's here. And all right, I got your hi, Spirit Watcher Suzanne. It's lovely to see you. I got your question, Ocean View. I got your question, Martha, or your comment, Martha. We will time zone challenge. That's all right, Thomas. I've been time zone challenged myself. So, and Leah Makia. All right. Hi, Scott Scorpio son. You call me too. I'd like to work with you again, sir. So let me know when you're available. Hi, Akila. Nice to see you. All right. So I was on a show the other day and had a wonderful show, but I was called out for, why are you wasting time saying hello to people in the chat?
Oh, really?
And I said, I want to address that. I said, I wouldn't be here for not the people in the chat. I appreciate them being here. I know I may not be able to say hello to everybody all the time, but if I wouldn't be here, and you guys wouldn't be here if we didn't love the people in the chat.
The purpose of us being here is for the chat audience.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
so
of course.
None of that ever makes any sense.
No,
when people talk
no,
about
it doesn't. It's like, oh, just get to the meat of it,
Yeah. Right.
We're giving free readings here. Do we really have to be that way? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, no offense to anyone else, because it was just one person that said it, and I explained why, but I know you ladies feel the same way. So, yeah. All right, Warrior Girl, I gotcha. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get going. I've got 9 questions right now. I might be able to take, 2 or 3 more, but I need them pretty soon, please. Okay. So Tanita, she's still, her boyfriend in spirit, Ricardo, left, and she is really bereft. She feels a very deep loss. So I'm going to let you work on her this morning, or on Ricardo.
He's showing up with balloons. He's feeling pretty good, actually. He's standing right here with a bunch of balloons. I guess what he's trying to say is he really is wanting you to be cheered up and to realize that he is there with you. He may be in another form, but he's not gone from you. It's like, here I am. I'm right here with the balloons.
Oh,
sense me, try and reach out to me telepathically, or talk out loud to me, because I'm right here. And I think if you need to open up and start actually having conversations with him, you will open that channel up for yourself, and you'll be able to get at least some sense or feeling of him there, and maybe even the words in your mind coming in that will be him talking to you. So you have a really strong and powerful connection with him, and he's trying to let you know, yes, I'm right here. That's what I get. So
okay.
I hope that resonates.
Absolutely. I'm getting something very similar. Ricardo is suggesting that you start perhaps with some memories and say, remember when we used to do this? Remember when you did that? And communicate with him and go down memory lane with him. And you'll be able to feel, you'll be able to tell like a little bit of a resonance or a little bit of a change in the air a little bit when he's close to you, or when he's not. And when you don't feel him close to you, just think of a memory, think of these things. And like Val said, be in conversation with him, because he is right with you. He can hear your thoughts, and you can converse with him and feel and learn how to feel the difference of the density or difference of just the air around you. And he is always with you in your heart. And she hasn't been feeling him around recently.
Yeah.
They also told me that their density changes. So it's important for you to allow for the density to change. When they first pass, their density is closer to their physicality. And as time goes on, their density lightens up. So you may not feel that density or that one energy that you remember, but his energy is there. You just have to tune in a little finer in order to pick up on him. And it's going to be more of whispers and synchronizations, but that heavier energy or the denser energy of his physicality will dissipate, but it doesn't mean that he's not there. It just means that his energy is changing.
Right. And along with that same vein, but a different perspective, is that when you're upset or when you're in angst or grieving, it kind of pulls your energy down. So you're not reaching that place where you can connect. If you were in that calm, quiet space and get your energy raised up a little bit, which is exactly what Jean is talking about when she's saying fine tuning to get to that higher that frequency, that radio band that he's talking on. So you can do that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad it made these lovely ladies were able to connect and make sense of that for you, Tanita. I get him coming in. Val's got him with balloons. I got him in a chicken suit. Oh my God. He said, pay attention, girl. I'm trying to show you. You know, and maybe you never wore one in real life, but it's like, attention, you know? And he says, you know, even though we didn't say the words and walk down the aisle, we are married. We are forevermore.
Oh.
So you will always be my love, always. And he says, it's funny, the Ouija board comes up. Nobody really likes the Ouija board because it's kind of creepy. But what I think he's trying to say is you don't need a Ouija board to talk to me.
That's
in other
it.
words. Yeah. And it's not that you do use one, but in other words, you don't need anything but yourself. Yeah. You can talk to me anytime. I'm here for you, honey. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Welcome to those of you who just came in a little bit late. Let me hide this. And thank you very much for this, Craig Dixon. And yes, I'm glad you like it. Milu does it too. And I also thank people for donations, my memberships, my subscribers. All of you matter to me. And I know you matter to these ladies. So, all right. Thank you so much. All right. There is a request for an Amber Alert prayer for Charlotte. An Amber Alert from the Gainesville, New York, last seen last night. So let's put out some love and energy to find Charlotte. Please keep her in your heart. We know what these Amber Alerts have been successful, and in finding these young people, you never know, what the outcome will be. But let's pray for the best outcome for everybody, the family, and so on. And thank you, Martha, for bringing that up for us today. Okay, so let's see. We have Ocean View. Message from my guides, please. All right.
Oh, right away they're taking me. First it came down, but they're showing me your heart chakra and a lot of pink and magenta energies radiating out. And it feels like they're asking you to pay attention to how you're feeling and how you're reacting in the world, and to keep that heart open, not to get into dialectic thinking, this side or that side, right, wrong, black, white, yin, yang. Stay neutral and let that beautiful heart radiate all around the world. That's about that beautiful Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Sisters of the Rose Cross, sending out that compassionate, beautiful energy, which is balancing our masculine and feminine that we have within us. And whenever I see somebody's heart with that magenta light, I always know that they're part of that realm, that they're working with Ascended Master Lady Mary and Lady Nada. So that is a congratulations, and also to make sure that you are not getting caught up in dramas outside yourself.
Well, sorry, are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. I was actually getting a little drama here for you, and what they showed me was the Antonio Banderas version of Puss in Boots, with the hat, the sword, the boots, the attitude, the lover, the passionate, the accent, and they're letting you know to feel and to live life to the fullest, and to be as passionate, and to fulfill and follow your bliss, and to not be afraid to go in deep, and to fulfill your bliss is what I keep getting. But that I'm not sure if you love cats, if you love Antonio Banderas, or if you are passionate, and you're and they're just saying that this is something to emulate, this is something to follow, uh, an example of, to allow your passion to flourish and not to hide behind it, that now's the time.
Yeah, that really resonates. And that heart light, that magenta, would be all about passion. And when you're in the joy and the passion, your energy is raised up tremendously, which is a really beautiful thing.
Beautiful
Love
thing.
that. Yeah.
So I pulled a card I pulled last night that I absolutely love. Some people are born on their heads a thing called a caul, Caul. And it says that tells you that you're a healer, a seer, a priestess, and your sole purpose. So Ocean View, I think you're working it, girl. You may not have been born with one, but it's like you were born with one. I think it's just like a covering or something that's on a baby's head. That anyway. Thank you so much. KCTES, you may post a question, but then I'm going to call for a closing of questions. Sonia, I told you could too. Let's see. Hi, Priscilla, and hello to somebody else. Oh, hi, Kelly. It's nice to see you, honey. Doesn't everyone love Antonio Banderas? Wiki says yes. Okay, KCT, I got you. And Sonia, I got you. So questions are closed right now. All right. Let's see. Oh, Marcia Green got really good news. Her heart's doing well, and her A1C went down I'm so happy for you. Hi, Coyote Rosenbaum. It's nice to see you. Lena's here. All right. Trying to keep up here. You guys are keeping me busy. All right. I got Leah Makia. Guidance on the next steps in moving into a life that I love. Work, home, and love. Why do I get the just do it?
I see you. Yeah, I just see you outside in the sunshine. Whatever you're doing seems like it has you out and about. And whether that's in nature or however that transpires, you're out in the sunlight, walking around, moving, whatever that is, and whatever lets you do that. It's like the sun is shining on you and you're really enjoying it. So something with movement and outside, and where you can enjoy yourself. That's what they're showing me as far as guidance of what to look for work. And love, that would bring you into the pathway of your love.
Yep.
And everything from that place, home life, everything all improves and is in a beautiful light, put it that way.
So, Leah, what I was getting for you is to just ever so slightly step outside of your comfort zone. Do something just a little bit different. Go to work a different direction. Wear a different set of clothes. Go to the back of your closet. Put on something that you wouldn't ordinarily do. Change your hair. Do something different and step outside of your comfort zone. And it's the energies of the routine, and you're set in like just a routine. And if we want something different, we have to change that wheel and start the engine the other direction. And I feel as though there's safety, there's comfort, there's a sense of knowing of what you've always done and what you're good at. And in order for this to develop into something new, it's important for us just to change something ever so slightly. I'm not saying abandon everything and throw in the towel. I'm just saying try and change one or two things each and every day. Do something a little bit different, and also journal. Journal and record that self-talk that you're hearing, because I think that you are hearing messages as well.
Fabulous. All right. Let's see. I pulled one, and it's follow the stream. Be dedicated. Trust in what it is that you're going to find. And remember, future rivers and oceans are things that you'll finally come into, but it doesn't have to be fast. Streams meander. They meander. So follow the stream and enjoy the beauty of the view. Because when you are on, let's say you're on a tube or you're on something going down the stream, you're right in nature. You're right within that entire thing. So I think that really complements what the other ladies have said. So thank you so much. Thank you. All right. We all have to celebrate with Jan because she's going to Vegas in December, and she's been a caretaker of her mom so many years, for a long, long time. She's going to get away. I'm so happy.
Very good.
There you go. All right. Lisa Niedermeyer, message from her guides, please.
Right away, I'm getting that you have mediumship abilities. They're showing me, first they show me the moon, and I see the tarot card, but what I see for you is that communication. You like a goddess of that. I don't know how to, like a priestess. You have that ability, and that ability to channel. And that's what they're telling you.
Yeah. Wow. Go for it, Lisa.
I was getting something a little along the lines of galactic communication as well, Lisa. And I think that you've been drawn to these shows and this information for quite some time, and you're just trying to find. It's almost like there's a merry-go-round, or maybe even like that double Dutch rope that you're just waiting. You're like waiting to jump in, and you're just waiting for your timing, and then as soon as you do, you'll be in playing the game. Yeah, so I just think it's a matter of timing for you, but there's a whole lot of information and a new world opening up for you.
Wow, that's great. Hi, Terry. It's good to see you, Terry, at Holding Your Space. All right, this is what I get. Lisa, watch for the serendipity. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Between serendipity and synchronicity, magic happens. I am seeing what they said. You're between worlds an awful lot. So yes, I do believe you would be able to do some channeling. You need to trust in that. Maybe go and do a guided meditation or something and see if you can get into that, because you have deep knowing. And I love that the little owl is up on the top here saying wisdom. All right. Thank you. Oh, yes, it is a birthday necklace. My husband got me a birthday necklace. Thank you.
Pretty.
All right. So we got Lisa Keller, a reading for October. We don't want October to be your foe, so we'll say 4.
Well, even though the energies are all ramped up, it seems like for October, but I see you with this, at least as I look toward the mid to latter part of October, I feel calming energies coming in for you. So it may be that the first part of October is a little bit more active, but I get you going inside and doing a lot of self-reflection and really deeply in recalibrating yourself and rethinking everything, maybe not on an intellectual level, but you're integrating energies. And you're going to come out of October with a huge boost up to another level. And that's what I get for you.
Okay. I see that you are very busy and maybe spread across many different areas in home life and work and family. I see that you have a busy schedule and you thrive with this busy schedule. However, like what Val was saying, I see you it's slowing down just a little bit and almost doing things in a busy way for you. Like you like to have the house this way. You like to have the decorations this way. You like to have your baked goods made and you like to be busy, but you're almost like doing things a little bit more for you so that you can power up again. It's almost like you're building your power so that you can go out on another episode. Hi, Terry.
Here's Terry Suzuki.
Terry.
Right. We're glad to see you here, Terry. I hope you're doing well. All right. I'm going to go back to Lisa. Lisa, I have the rainbow for you. There's nothing more beautiful than the rainbow. It's God's promise that he will never leave us again. And it says, sweet relief, new beginnings, and a new way forward. So there you go, Lisa. Look at that. I love that. You are right in the middle of it. How beautiful is it? And it even looks like angel wings, doesn't it? It's gorgeous. Thank you so very much. Yep. And my computer's stuck. Okay, here we go. All right. We have Warrior Girl who's going to be going to an important hearing on the 13th. And she would love a clear message from Spirit. Do I need to find more paperwork and make a list of people to subpoena? So let's see if we can get you an answer. I love your new avatar, Warrior Girl. It's gorgeous.
That's really nice. And you know what, Allie? Somebody told me that if you post in the StreamYard post, it goes to all 3 channels.
Oh, it does. I didn't know that.
I don't know if you wanted to try it. I was curious if how that worked out because I thought, oh, that would be an answer to some of the issues that we were having.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So what do you want me to do? Just post something and see if everybody can see it? Is that what you're asking?
Just say questions closed or test text. I don't
know. I'm seeing it. It's happening on my iPad where you guys are typing in there and it's showing up on my iPad. Like somehow they've managed to merge some of it.
I thought that was just because you were in my StreamYard. I didn't know if it was the people
I never was able to. Well, you might be right. I don't remember how it
anyway,
worked.
I did put something up. So if you're on either Val or Jean's channel and you can see what I put up, that would be so good because I hate repeating, not acknowledging you. So there you go. All
right. When I'm looking at Warrior Girl, when I'm looking at the energy of what you're doing and stressing about whether you need to find more paperwork, I feel like you need to step back and have more confidence, your energy and intention about everything. And follow your intuition, because if you feel like you need more after you've stepped back, calmed yourself down, and put your intention out there that everything is going to go well, then follow your lead. If you feel then you need to. I don't want to take your power away by telling you what to do, but I do want you to step back, calm down, put the intention out there that everything is going to go just the way that you have planned it to go. And then look at it and see if you feel, yes, I think I do need to get more people to subpoena. That's my, that's what I'm getting for you.
I think I'm getting something very similar, Warrior Girl. They want you to trust in your abilities, trust in your intuition, trust in your spirit guides, and that everything will happen as it's meant to happen, and that you're going to do the best that you the very best that you can with what you have at this time, and and you hope that may the best outcome for everyone involved happen. That's all you can do, is do your best. And it's important for you to be kind to yourself at this time. Give yourself a break, and try not to put too much pressure on yourself. The only thing you can do is be as prepared as you can, be as calm as you can, and walk in there with confidence and knowing that Spirit has your back.
Okay. Thanks for all the illumination of people in the chat that looked into the issue for us. All right. So I get the disco ball. I love the disco ball. I always think of it as being like a glittering, fun time, 70s, woohoo. But it also says exploring your freedom. And I think that you are doing that through this trial, and you are exploring the freedom that you have, but also exploring the gifts that you have that you may not feel completely comfortable, not even comfortable, astute at or good at, but you're awesome. You're going in the right direction is what I get. I get the arrow, and the arrow's pointing with movement and something moving for you. Finally, I get the ring, which looks like a wedding ring and vows and all that. But, you will be saying some vows when you go to trial, but make a long-term commitment is what I see. So this has been a long-term commitment for you. And I'm seeing that, you have been wearing the ring for a long time. And I'm hoping that means that everything's going to turn out okay. But yeah, get all your ducks in a row.
Sounds like a vow of getting it done.
That's right. Yep. Oh, all right. That's because you're just closer to it, Warrior Girl. We understand. So you need to spend some time doing some breathing, deep breathing, some relaxation techniques.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That'll help a lot. Yeah.
Yep. And Marsha Green, I did too. I danced to those disco balls all the time. But you know what? I think maybe you'll be dancing to some disco balls. How about that, Warrior Girl? You got us all on your side.
Warrior Girl, you got it. You got it.
She's smart as a whip, and she has the intuition of.
She does. Oh my gosh, she's so powerful.
Yeah,
she's very powerful. Very powerful. Yep. All right. So this is a kitty question. My Nino Turner has a boo-boo on his left shoulder. Do you pick up anything about that boo-boo? Poor Nino. I met Bernie Sanders the other night because Bernie Sanders came to my birthday party.
Oh.
She has a cat named Bernie Sanders. He's got mittens. Yeah.
I think I don't know if Nino Turner is a dog or cat. Oh, cat.
It's a cat.
I feel like it's got an irritated skin place where it's biting, and something is irritating it there. And it isn't necessarily a wound from another cat, but that's because I feel like your cat is going at that area. I don't know what that means. Yeah.
I feel that Nino is wearing this wound as a proud warrior. Like, look at all my scars that I've accrued from all of the fights that I've been in, and I am the protector, and I'm wearing this proud. I feel as though he doesn't want to be, a little, mousy about it, and he wants to be more of a proud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
She
so cute.
she picks the cutest names for these
Yes.
animals. Oh my God. Yes.
That is adorable.
Oh, she says Nino and Bernie keep licking it. So
Yes,
Bernie's helping Nino.
okay.
Oh,
Sometimes they do that.
Yeah. Hi, Cody Mitchell. I get here that they are poised. They are poised together. But I get the orphaned card. And so what I'm sensing is it was Nino's own fault that he got the boo-boo and he's irritating it so much. But look at this. Those two just keep going round and round, and you've got to find a way to get them to leave it alone.
Jean's explanation of what's going on in the cat's personality, because it just fits so perfectly.
He's like, don't feel sorry for me. I'm proud.
Yeah, exactly. I love it.
My badge of honor. It's so much fun to get into the energy of animals. It really, really is.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know about you guys, but if I have an animal, I'm always talking for that animal. I'm saying, "Hey, look at me. You're not paying enough attention."
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they have personalities.
They do. Absolutely, they do. All right, just so everybody knows where they are on the list. First of all, Susie Quinn, I have you're coming up pretty soon, and I need to know what your bestie's first name is, please. So I have Marby, Susie, Wiki, Valerie, KCT, Sonia, Kathy, and Hypnicity if we have time. So yeah, there we go. Oh my God. Hello, Sherry, Voices from the Swamp, Christine Fryer, Laura Hammond Davis. We're so happy. Cody Mitchell, we're glad you're here today. Thank you. All right. Marby, what does your spirit guide want you to know? Your spirit guide would like to have some comfort food with you today. Maybe some mashed potatoes and gravy. Mm-hmm.
When I check in, Marby, the first thing I see is this funnel of light coming down through you and out like this from your heart. And I feel it's all about your connection to source, to all that is. And from that connection, all else comes. Mm-hmm. And whether you're sitting down and meditating now, or you there, and I'm getting the chills, they're sending you the message. The connection is there. So down through your crown into Mother Earth is divine source coming, and out through your heart, all around galactically, multidimensionally. This is your connection. And to tap in and really do this consciously, sit down in meditation, or if you're doing it now, open up even wider to the multidimensionality of who you are, because it's there for you to use and tap into.
Wow. Fabulous.
Wow. That was beautiful, Val. So, Marby, what they told me right away is they wanted to share and express gratitude for all your prayers and all your good intentions from long, long ago. They show me you as a young child and you as an important family member with your nuclear family, that you were very much somebody who held the family together and was like a diplomat and was somebody people could lean on. I'm not sure if you took the work over for your mother who was working. There was something that you took on early in life and that you prayed from a very young age and always had this good intentions way about you. And they're saying that this is you've always been doing this and you're continuing to do this. And they just want you to know to give yourself credit. And they're also letting you know that they are giving you credit and gratitude for all of the long years that you've been doing this. And that now that you're growing into a new way of expressing this, a new way of awareness, doesn't mean that everything you did before was negated. It was all a culmination of all of this together. But they just want to honor you, and they're saying that you pray for the dead, you pray for your ancestors, you pray for the sick children, the hungry children, you pray for the earth, and they just want you to know that you are, all of your intentions and all of your prayers are reaching them, and it's very much appreciated. It's really
That's
impactful.
beautiful. Wow, love that.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
Okay, so I get first of all, thank you, Hypnicity and Cat Mama, for your donations. You are
thank you,
so
Cat Mama.
appreciated. Yes, I have Into the Depth, Into the Unknown for you, Marby. Underworld depth, courage in facing your fears. I think the first thing is when we think of underworld or the unknown or going down deep in the shadow side that we all carry, we think, oh God, I don't want to go into that. That's scary, or that's frightening to me, and I don't. But it's just really going within. It's going within and thanking yourself and your guides for getting as far as you already have gotten. And it certainly always is helpful for us to face our fears and move on, because usually our fears are false evidence appearing real.
Exactly.
And it's not the truth. It's not the truth. So thank you for your question, Marby. We love you. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, Sonia. Adding the elementals in with the angels and guides. They just, okay, we'll add the elementals in because Sonia's seeing the elementals now. Wow. All right. So we have Susie Quinn, and she did tell me that her friend's the bestie from the other side's name is Edith. So thank you. Yeah.
She's showing me a whole bunch of different things. I don't know why. She's showing herself reading a book with big, huge glasses on. I don't know why the glasses. But the first image was of her all dolled up, like she was going out somewhere. I guess she wanted to make sure you saw that she could look really good.
She could be any age now. See,
definitely looking good, and it's funny. I mean, she's really trying to say, she does pop in to be with you every so often, especially when you think about her, and she still has a deep love for you and a connection. So never think that you are parted. She does want you to go forward with everything that you have in your heart's desire that you have not yet fulfilled. So she knows what those things are, and she wants that for you right in this timing. So dig out those memories and remember what you talked about. So that's what she wants you to do. Bring the joy out in your heart, all those things that you two talked about, and update it if you need to, but do it. And that's what I got.
So, Susie, what I was getting from Edith is she wanted to express gratitude for the friendship, the love, the sisterhood, the loyalty, the patience, and the forgiveness that you showed her and that you shared together with her. And she's saying that it was like we were sisters and that you had an unspoken bond. And she said, this is not just because we happen to have similar likes. She said, it's our soul bond. She said, trust that it is our soul bond, and that I will be here on the other side when your day comes. And we have had lifetimes in the past together. And she said that this connection is very strong and that it will be continuing. And she, again, like Val said, she is on your side as far as you fulfilling your soul's desires. She said, when we come over to the other side, what we have to answer to is our own self, our own desires, our own expectations, our own wants and needs. And it's up to you to fulfill this. You're not going to answer to anybody else except for yourself. So she says, try and do what is your soul's desire, your your bliss. Follow your bliss. It's really important to get in touch with that soul's desire, to that soul connection. So yeah.
Oh, that was lovely. Yeah.
So the old chicken suit comes out again. So yeah, she wants you to remember to laugh. Remember to laugh. She says, and forgive yourself. Have faith in what it is that you're doing and trust in it, because I'm standing right beside you here. And she says, don't be surprised if you have a visitation from me.
Wow.
Yeah, because she says, I'm just a whisper away. So it may be in a dream. It may be that you just maybe smell her perfume, or there's something that will happen that will remind you of her, that you'll go, okay, I get it. Yeah. There you go. Hi, Heather. Nice to see you, dear. All right. I love this question, Wiki. Is there a reason that the subject of past lives have come up so often recently for me? And I'm hearing it from many people.
Yeah, Wiki. It's funny you should mention that. Everybody I talk to, including myself, had all these things, either past lives, you don't realize they're past lives, but these memories are flitting around in your head, or things are coming up that relate to past lives, things that you are still holding on to that are affecting this life. Those are all coming up to clear and let go of for the vast majority. So in all ancestral lineage, in all past lives, these things are coming up for us to acknowledge and let go. And thank goodness with this energy now, letting go isn't very hard. I let it go. Don't dramatize it or get attached to it again, but just acknowledge it and say, thank you, and let it go. It's that simple. But that is definitely why that is happening. Cool. And for you as well, to let it go, integrate, let it go, and say, in all my ancestral lineage, in all my past lives, anything that is affecting this current lifetime and distorting the truth of my being, I let go now. Thank you for serving a beautiful purpose. Phew.
Yeah, I think it's all part of the ascension. I think it's part of self-awareness. In order for you to be self-aware, you're aware of your soul, your soul's essence, your divine spark, which is the past lives. And in this energy and in this change of dimension, all of our energy is, and frequency and vibration is changing, and allowing the information and resources from our past lives to come through in this lifetime to assist us with this dimensional change. So I think it's all related to the ascension.
I agree with you so much. And the cards I pulled, remember, we weren't gifted with immediate knowledge of our past lives, even though as children we could access them. But it's so that we would be in the here and now. Because if you're lamenting about a lost love or something that happened in a past life, you're not living now. You're not enjoying this one. And they wanted you to be happy, everybody. That's why they didn't want you to be bogged down by it. But now they said, to be fair to you, and especially at this time in our lives, we need to know what those influences were so that we can heal them, just as they've said. So there you go. Beautiful. Very good. Yep. Thank you, Marby, for the donation. That was very sweet of you. Thank you, my dear. All right. So let's go on to Valerie S. Message for the highest growth in the upcoming season. All right.
Well, I'm getting a lot of throat energy for you. And I feel when I get that, it's about using your voice more and talking, standing in your power and speaking from a position of self-love, boundaries, everything related to who you are here, the love of self, the love of your soul, giving yourself that space to be the authentic you. And that means setting the boundaries. When no means no, say no, whatever, when you're setting the boundaries. And also for the highest growth, once you do that, once you stand in your power and you claim that sovereign position within your vehicle that you're projecting down into, that you will be able to blossom in ways that you have no idea yet. And I want to say mediumship because that throat has a lot of things going on there. It'll open up, and as this throat opens up, more is going to happen in your third eye and that connection, that crown chakra. And there's a lot that's going to be coming in. So work on speaking your power, speaking your authenticity and truth, and say what you mean when you mean it, and from a loving heart to everyone.
That's so true, Val. I have to agree. And that was really the self-love, and to honor yourself, respect yourself, forgive yourself, and be kind to yourself. These things will empower you. They won't weaken you. They will empower you. They'll bring you to a resonance, and it'll reverberate out to those around you, and it'll attract things to you that you've never known before. And all it is your ability to be aware and be respectful and be kind to yourself, and to allow this process to happen without letting your ego and the negativity to doubt it or to push it away. It's really important. This is such a fundamental step that we all seem to try and look outside, and it's all happening within. It's all connecting within and loving, and then allowing that to expand out. So it's just what Val said.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
So I get the wishing well for you, honey. Unexpected gifts, kindness, and karmic jewels. I believe that you have, it just reminds me, we all have that ability to manifest what it is that we want. And if we want to grow in certain areas, we can focus on the fact that we are already there. We have already accessed those realms. But I love the idea of throwing some money in a wishing well,
Yeah,
and
that's beautiful.
and really trusting that you're going to get your answer. I think you need to trust yourself that your answer is going to make its way to you, no problem.
Exactly.
Oh, this is her response to you guys. I agree. I give love to everyone else and forget yourself. Honey, we do that.
Yeah.
I don't know why we do that. Yeah.
It's a human thing.
It tends to be a woman
It's
thing.
It's an ego thing too, that we don't give ourselves self-love because we hear these negative mind scripts, and
well, we hear that, and we hear you're being selfish. Don't be selfish.
Yeah,
that's just an old paradigm.
Yeah.
Just remember, we especially as women, we tend to do for everybody else and then say, wait a minute, what about me? But we need to say we will do.
Yeah.
All right. So KCTES, you want to hear from Spirit, your beloved Papa. Will I hear from or have any contact from Tiger? So I don't know what Dad's first name is, but let's just see from Spirit whether or not you will have any contact from Tiger. How about that?
He's coming in and he's smoking. I don't know if he's smoking a cigarette or a pipe. I get both, but anyway, there's smoke. But he really is there. I'm not really hearing a lot from him, but I feel like his presence is a loving presence in your life still. But he's really enjoying himself. I think he's really taking it leisurely. It's like he's got his robe on and, he's smoking jacket. Kind of. So he's laid back. Let's put it that way. That's his energy. And he's like, "Oh, you want to talk to me?" So it's kind of funny, but it's sweet.
Oh, his presence is huge, she says. His presence.
He's very large. He's very large in presence.
Presence, yes. Yes.
He definitely is enjoying himself, and he does come around you, absolutely. But he's really chilling. He's chilling out there.
That's cool.
He's in the relax mode.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I was getting, it's something that I hear, but it's hard to say. He's saying that you already have everything that you need. Everything that you need, you already have. And it's almost like going back to the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy. You've always had the power, Dorothy. It's always in your own hands. You have the ability to manifest and to create your own life. So asking about somebody else's contact is within your own power. So it's not up to somebody else, and it's not determined by somebody else, and it's not a predictable thing. It's something that comes from within you. And this is what he's just reminding me by saying you already have everything you will ever need.
That's probably why he's resting. He's just having a good time relaxing. It's like my work is done.
You're shining on is what I get. You're shining on. It looks like, did Dad like to play cards? That's what I'm getting. It says he's a player, but I don't know if that, I don't like that word, because to me it means he's not a nice, he treats women poorly or something, but he could be a card player, or was he? Yeah. So either way, he's having a good time over there for sure. Oh, show. Yep. All right. So I have to add in the word elementals. May I have a message from my angels, guides, and elementals? Because Sonia's. Oh, he was a gentleman. That's good. Honey.
Yes, he definitely was a gentleman, but he's definitely in relaxation mode. So, Sonia. They're just saying, shine your light and be sure to take care of yourself. So they're saying that spend more time outside in nature, soaking up the energy of nature. So that means grounding and connecting, with the plants and animals and birds, whatever is out there. Just absorb that and energy. That is something that will ground you. And they're really talking about self-care here, giving yourself, nurturing yourself. And because of all the work you do, you have to have that balance. They're asking you to do that. And that's their main message.
Okay.
So, Sonia, what I was getting from you is right away a large, reverent guardian angel came forth, and very much of the angelic realm, really very powerful and like just really high dimensional type of a feeling, very reverent. And it was almost like a chorus was coming through their voice. and they were saying that they are watching over you and that they have your back. And they said, move forth with conviction and confidence that they have your back. They just want to reassure you. And this was very much like a chorus and a very high vibrational type of a message coming through. It was pretty powerful.
Wow. That is so cool. That is so cool. So I get your building blocks are elevating you so fast because you are in unfinished symphony. I love that. Oh my God. And you're mending things together. When you mend something, you bring together things. So I'm sensing that all of those things, those guides, those angels, those elementals, are all working in tandem on your unfinished symphony. So there you go. How beautiful. All right, we have Kathy T. Do you have a message for me? Oh, Valerie asks, thank you, sweetheart. That's so kind of you. Thank you, dear.
So I'm getting a mother or a grandmother that's around you, Kathy T. And I feel as though you may be newly matriarch type of a position in your family, whether or not there may be an aunt of some sort or an older generational cousin may still be alive. But as far as your direct descendants, you're the next matriarch type of position in the family. But they're wanting you to know, their grandmother and mother want you to know that they're very proud of you and that you are exceeding all of their expectations, and that they are just, they love that you're keeping the traditions alive as well. But your mother, your grandmother, you must be carrying them in your heart, and you must be wondering what they might be thinking or wondering about them from time to time. And they're just letting you know that they're watching you and that they're with you, and that you're exceeding all of their expectations, and that there's no pressure on you. They still are leading the family. You're just the one representing in this realm, in this earthly realm.
Wow, beautiful.
That's
so
funny.
I got a card. I've never gotten this card before. So here you go, Kathy. It's called the Sweet Waters. They're seeing a sensuality, romance, and enjoyment, fertility. Don't know if you're working on that or not, but they want you to make sure you balance it out in your life. So there's your sweetness and the beauty. And look at all it looks like it's almost splashing up water, water splashing. It looks like you're right in the midst of all the beauty.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I didn't go, but I just want to say
sorry.
I got family. No, the family glue. That's what I heard. You're the family glue. You're the communicator, and they're saying that you can work with energy. You're really good with energy. It's something about that's how you connect with everyone and keep everything all together. You're energetically very connected. So that is even galactically. So I would look into that and open those avenues up for yourself, because you have that natural inclination and ability, and you have great communication. So that's what I got.
That's wonderful, Kathy. That's great. Thank you, Val. Okay, our last question for the day is from Hypnicity. She said 2 rotator cuff surgeries. I'm so sorry. My husband had 1 and that was enough. Why can't I let go of the pain? Is it past life related? It's a painful procedure.
They just showed me a life where you were like on a polo pony as a man, and you like something, how you have to, you're like leaning down, you're doing something with the club while you're on this tall horse. And it was at a time when they didn't do surgery on the, and you had a terrible rotator cuff tear and you had to live with that. And here you are again. And so it seems like you're meant to, in this lifetime, allow that healing. So go into your cellular structure and ask your Akashic Record Masters to clear that trauma from your cellular body, from all lifetimes, and all ancestral lineage, and all past lives. So ask them to do that for you. And then you'll feel a rush of energy come in and it'll happen. So give that a go.
It does seem like that we hang on to it and that we can't let it go. But be kind to your self-hypnicity. And sometimes these are just unfortunately painful reminders of the past, like Val said, but also opportunities for us to administer self-care and perhaps even try new and different modalities, move into more Reiki and more of those, what is it, cod liver oil compresses or something, whatever those compresses are. It really, I feel as though there's like toxins or toxicity or buildup or lactic acid. There's something in there that is sort of like compounding the issue for you, that you may need to release some of those things. What did she say?
How do I let it go? Do I just ask?
Okay.
You just ask, but I have to tell you, for clarity, my husband had a rotator cuff operation. It took him a year, physical therapy in a year, to even get to the point where he wasn't complaining about it. It takes a long time.
Yes.
So don't think that if you just had surgery and it's 3 months later, you are going to be aching, and it can bother you for a good amount of time while all of the tissue is repairing and all the stuff is going on. Yeah. Just so you know.
I got to say this, and this is bad news for all of us that are over a certain age. My husband said everyone has arthritis when they're older. We can't help it. We've been doing a lot of damage to ourselves. However, I agree that it was first done by the Seahawks doctor. Well, good for you. You got the right guy. You got the right guy. I just want to send love and healing to everybody that's suffering with these types of painful situations. My thing is, be careful when taking out the dogs, because they're going to be pulling on your shoulder.
Oh, good point. Yes.
That's what I got immediately. Yeah. And then I got this crazy card, and it says, "Not for you." And it's a chess game, and in the middle is a fortune cookie.
Oh,
it's like, you don't need to play the game. You've got two sides that you've had to have worked on. Your fortune remains in the middle. So maybe work on that. Say, I need to release all the pain from past life and now, and love myself. Yeah.
It doesn't hurt. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try everything and do it all.
Or even
tried
say,
what homeopathic, tried everything.
Right. And what is it that or acupuncture is wonderful.
I love what Jean said about the toxic, the lactic acid, whatever else is all going on inside. Yes, absolutely.
You've got scar tissue in there too, honey.
Yep.
Scar tissue. But think about this. Think about, what is it that you're still shouldering that's causing pain?
Oh, good point.
Sometimes it's just the words that we use.
Yeah.
So, but much love to you, dear. Not making light of it. My husband, oh my God. And he's doing chiropractic, so he's using that still, It's a lot of work. So anyway, much love, dear. Much love to everybody here. Thank you for your donations, your time with us, your kindness, your sweetheartness with everybody. And we really, really, we just adore you all. So thank you, Val. Thank you, Jean. And thank you to everybody in there. Oh my goodness, Kathy T.
Oh my gosh.
That's Wow.
That
Wow.
was good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kathy T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wonderful. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, everybody.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Happy October.